Hello, so I want to do this diet. It's a low carb diet, reduced carb diet, no carb diet. And basically I have a friend that's doing it, and so I decided that whenever she comes around I'm just not going to eat any like breads or stuff that she can't eat in front of her, just because I didn't want to make her feel bad, because obviously she's trying to lose weight, which is a good thing, and I'm proud of her, so I don't want to make her feel bad and tempt her with that. But anyways, I decided, well, why don't I just try this diet to lose a little bit of weight. I noticed that I am getting a little bit more, just have a little extra weight that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to try this diet, and I wanted to document it. So yesterday was the first day I did it. I tried to do it on Saturday, but then I kind of messed up because they had really good food at the cafeteria that was very carby, and I wanted that, so I got it. Okay, so yesterday I had about 16 grams of carbs overall, with a max per day of 25, which you don't really want to go over. 25 grams of carbs is kind of the limit. There's a rule, I think, of like you want to get 5% carbs, 60% fat, and 35% protein then, because what you're doing is, at first, you don't want to completely starve your body, because if you starve your body is going to start preserving fat and storing it, because it's going to think that you're going through like a famine or something. So you don't want to completely starve your body. You do want to eat, but try to reduce the number of carbs. So look at the back of different items. It says the total carb count. You can find some really interesting foods and stuff that have low carbs. If you're a snacker, there's those pork rinds that actually have 0% carbs in them, which are really good for this diet. But anyways, so yeah, I had 16 grams of carbs yesterday. I had 3 eggs and bacon. Bacon didn't have any carbs, but the egg has like 1 carb and 3 eggs, which is pretty good. And then I had this reduced carb energy drink. I think it was like sugar-free. It was had 6 grams of carbs, so that was 7 overall. And then for breakfast, which is pretty good. And with the fat from the bacon, that's what you want to do. You want to do 60% fat, so that was pretty good. And then I did, for dinner I had a salad, but the salad had like pears and stuff, and although it's counterintuitive, you actually can't, or if you're trying to reduce the carbs, you need to look into fruit, because they have natural sugars, which can still are still considered carbs. So you want to look into that, make sure that the fruits you're eating are technically low carb, because even though it's good carbs, there's still carbs in them. And then so I had the salad, I took the fruit out, and it was just a chicken and spinach salad. And the thing about raw spinach is it's really good by itself, so you don't have to put dressing on it, which has carbs in it, because you can just eat it. So I had the chicken with some feta cheese and spinach, and I just ate that raw, and it was actually really, really good. And then I had another one of those energy drinks, because I was trying to find some low carb drinks at school, and usually I wouldn't drink 2 energy drinks in one day, but that was the only low carb one they had. So then I decided to go to the store afterwards and buy some alternatives. But anyways, I'll make a separate video about what I bought, so you can find some cool carb-free stuff too. But anyways, so the salad probably had like 7 already. Might have had 3. Yeah, I had 3, so that was 10, and then the energy drink was another 6. So 16 carbs overall yesterday. Pretty good. But you can find like zero total carbohydrate products out there, which you want to look for, because if you get some things like they'll tell you like 6 grams of carbs per serving, but a lot of times people eat more than the serving. Sometimes like a serving of potato chips might be like 5 chips, but then you eat a whole bag, and then that's a lot more than the carbohydrates that that is in the bag technically. So you gotta make sure you look at the servings and stuff, so you can tell how much carbs you're really eating, and then you can kind of reduce that. But yeah, I'll do another video tomorrow, or later today, about the different kind of foods that I bought yesterday that were 0 carbs, and I was really surprised by it. And also I wanted to document today as well, give you a morning and a night checkup So this morning I'm feeling a little bit worse than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was just kind of hungry, and I ate more to, not be hungry, because you don't want to be hungry, you just don't want to eat carbs. That's kind of the point of the diet. It's nice because actually you get to eat more and not be hungry because you're not eating the carbs. Your body's going to use up the fat. But anyways, so I was hungry yesterday, and so I went out I got some food and ate more, and I was kind of full. This morning I'm feeling a little bit more like sick. Not as good, but that's kind of a little bit of the process of switching from digesting carbs to ketosis, where your body starts digesting the fats in your body, which you want to get, so that it gets rid of the stored fats and everything. And another issue with this diet is that it's changing your lifestyle. So when you go off the diet, you lose all this weight, right? You can lose up to like 20 pounds in 5 weeks, which is really good. But afterwards, if you just start eating carbs like bread again and all that, and don't slowly incorporate it back into your body's going to react to this increased carbohydrates. They're going to start storing a lot more fats and stuff, because it's going to store the energy as fats, because it wants to. You're now not deprived of carbs, and carbs have been a rarity for so long. So clearly, your body's going to start storing those carbs again, because it hasn't had them in a while, or store the fats rather. So you're going to gain a lot more weight than you actually put off if you start eating carbs again really quickly. So after you're off the diet, you have to, it's sort of like the process of where when you're going on the diet, you have to look to see if things like how much carbohydrates are in everything. When you're going back off the diet, you need to look at how much it kind of sort of increase slightly. So if you're at buy products with 0 grams of carbohydrates, you can start buying things with 1 or 2 grams, then 4 or 5 or 6. You just gotta slowly increase it over the weeks, because you're going 5 weeks with no carbs. So in theory, it should be 5 weeks to get back to where you were before, but not gain all that weight again. But again, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know if that's actually how long it takes. I just know that after you get off the diet, you want to ration yourself on carbs. You don't get the stored fat again, because your body's going to react to the sudden increase in carbs. But yeah, I'll make another video about the cool stuff I bought at Walmart, and yeah, I hope you have a great day.